effort here, and if you know anything about Breitbart, it's time to expose this creep for who he is.
Okay, what I know about Breitbart is that he has a big news website and that he's done work with Matt Drudge before, and all I can do is say Matt Drudge is exposing world government and the New World Order, and Breitbart did expose the Black Panther, saying kill the crackers. Now they're saying that the tape was edited, and my guys have watched it this morning. I haven't had time to watch it. But in fact, who was that? Matt Ryan called me this morning, or IM'd me, and told me that that lady went on to say that she decided not to discriminate against him because he was white. She decided to be better than that, and that the farmer's wife went on TV, and I did read about this on MSNBC, and said that, no, that lady helped him. So obviously the Republicans, going back to Willie Horton, use race, and obviously Mecha and La Raza use race, and obviously the NAACP uses race, because we're tribal creatures and it's very powerful. But, you know, I think it's self-destructive that I even have spent time attacking Glenn Beck. I mean, at least Glenn Beck's talking about the world government. I mean, they're bigger fish to fry than Breitbart and Glenn Beck and all of these people. I mean, look, Obama signed sweeping financial overhaul in the law. This is the Federal Reserve completely taking over society. It's almost like even responding to racism feeds into it. I was thinking about this driving in to work this morning, and I was going to talk about it at the bottom of the hour. I think I'll just do it at the bottom of the hour. But I had this epiphany about race and about how all this works. And I'm going to write a note. In fact, remind me, guys, to cover that when we come to the bottom of the hour. Let's talk to Walt in Pennsylvania. Walt, you're on the air.
Hey, God bless you, brother. I'm not going to say thank you because I know it makes you angry, but you got some big cojones.
It doesn't make me angry. It makes me feel weird.
Well, you know what, though? You know what? You're a true American. You have the courage and the guts to stand up and say what's right and not worry about what everybody thinks about, and I love you for that, man.
Well, I love you too, brother. What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, hey, I'm calling about this Corexit 9500 deal with the EPA and going on in the Gulf.
Stay there. I'm going to come back to you. We got to go to break. I went to you too close to the break. We'll come back to Walt in Pennsylvania and jam in some others. But just finishing up on Corexit. Corexit was used for the Exxon Valdez. The average life expectancy for Exxon Valdez workers, according to the Federal Health Department studies, is 51 years of age. Most of them are dead. And, I mean, if it dissolves oil and the body is collagen oil-based, this is not good for your tissues. It's akin to Agent Orange, basically. And they now say they've used 40-plus million gallons of it in the Gulf.
How well and how fast does Heart and Body Extract work to improve blood circulation? Listen.
My name is Ellis, and I am 66 years old, and I live in Jacksonville, Florida. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed as having clogged arteries. I had 70% blockage in one artery leading to my heart. They wanted me to go on Plavix, but I refused, knowing the negative side effects.
Heart and Body Extract is a unique balance, synergy, and proportion of herbs reaching from head to toe at maximum absorption around 95% at the cellular level.
Within the first month, I felt a dramatic difference. The heaviness in my legs was reduced, and within 2 months, I felt completely normal.
Your natural organic herbal formula for heart health is Heart and Body Extract. Heart and Body Extract comes with a 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract. Call 866-295-5305, 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's homegain.com. HOMEGAIN.com. Check them out today.
What started as an idea to provide power for a small hunting cabin has grown into a passion for creating an alternative energy source that's both affordable and reliable. At Wind Blue Power, our goal is to provide you with the best selection of parts and accessories to power your own ideas. Whether you're building a wind generator from scratch or you prefer a complete bolt-together kit, we've got you covered with fast worldwide shipping and impeccable customer service. Visit us at windbluepower.com. Think green, go blue at Wind Blue Power.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Now you can purify the water and filter the air in your entire house for less. Keep listening for discount information from airandaqua.com. Airandaqua.com has everything from whole house air and water purification systems to air conditioners, shower filters, water testing kits, atmospheric water generators, and much more to keep you and your family healthy. Now, airandaqua.com has developed 2 value-packed money-saving packages. Package 1, the Pure Whole Home Water Package. It includes 3 very important elements to purify the water in your whole house. Package 2, the Whole Home Air Package, with an ultraviolet light system that kills 99.9% of airborne bacteria and viruses. Get more details on both of these air and water filter packages at airandaqua.com or call 866-380-AQUA. That's 866-380-2782. GCN listeners use promo code GCN for an 8% discount. Go to airandaqua.com. That's airandaqua.com. Purify your life today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Big news blitz coming up, and we got guests dealing with this engineered depression coming up in the 3rd hour. Walt, you were getting into the dispersant chemicals, and now they admit 40-plus million gallons used in the Gulf, far worse than the crude oil itself. Go ahead.
Correct. Yes. You know, I mean, seriously, we got the EPA with the Environmental Protection Agency.
I have a clip of Obama saying there's no health problems in the Gulf. He said it again last week. Everything's fine.
You notice you didn't see Michelle Obama standing in the water when she was down there last week, did you? She was standing on the beach, not in the water.
Well, they admit that core exit is eating the boats.
Exactly. Especially the ones that are made out of fiberglass. It's eating right through them. It's eating right through them. But the thing is, you know, none of the main media is even covering this, but the whole idea of Corexit 9500 is to hide the oil. It's to push it down into the ocean so that nobody can see it.
And so it can't be cleaned up. No, they should. Exactly. It's diabolical what they're doing, and they're using their own money to buy the core exit from one of their own subsidiaries. So they're basically making money on the cleanup.
Exactly. Nelco, which, by the way, I can't remember this guy's name. I think it's Finkstein or something like that. But he is also big buddies with Geithner and Summers. You know, I mean, this is all a scam. We're being poisoned, and people are I don't know what.
Well, somebody ought to tell those workers there's no amount of money worth dying, and to be down there cleaning up the oil that's coming in mixed with this core exit is insane. And they should stop using it, and they should give them respirators. But what's been happening for 2 months? They won't let them wear respirators because then they'd have to admit that it's toxic fumes. So just like on 9/11, they told the firefighters and people, don't wear masks, you don't need it. So out of sight, out of mind, they just wave a magic wand and say, asbestos is good for you, pulverized glass and concrete and mercury's good, and these deadly dispersants, it's not the only one being used, that's good for you. And there's no problem, and Obama has said repeatedly, there's no health problems, and everything's good. I appreciate your call, Walt. On the other end of that, I've seen maps that people have been sending me in the last month that show the United States with a black line drawn from northern Mexico all the way up to Maine, and it's saying, you better evacuate. And when the hurricanes come, the oil probably will get blown into shore, and there may need to be some evacuations a few miles in. I can't see the oil going further than that. There will be some fumes, but just to draw an arbitrary line when weather systems are going to take that stuff all over the place, and it's going to disperse it, and Lord knows it's not going to be good for anybody. But there's already so much poison in the food and water and everything else. They already, test all these nuclear weapons. They already use DU that circles the globe in the jet stream. I mean, that's why all these fake environmentalists, they say, cut all of our carbon output, but move it to China with no controls. Well, then that increases the carbon, if carbon dioxide is so deadly. But they know it's not. They use that as a red herring to not worry about real environmental issues. That's coming up in the next segment. But let's jam in another call here. Robert in Montana, you got